Guys, welcome to my channel. Today we will review itong Titanium X, yung top of the line model ng New Ford Territory. Titingnan natin ano ang difference niya with the Titanium model, which is the base model for this SUV. This Titanium variant is 1.599 million, which is more expensive by 264,000 than the base model. Is it worth the price? Let's find out. Basically, the same lang yung itsura ng Titanium X dun sa Titanium model except for a few details. Yung headlight nitong Titanium X is merong auto high beam, which is wala doon sa Titanium. Although, pareho silang merong auto on and off function. The other difference is iba yung design ng kanyang mag wheels at saka mas malaki siya. It's now 19 inches. So, mas maganda yung stance niya kasi yung gap mo between the tires and the fender mas maliit. So, mas maganda siyang tingnan. And then, dito sa ilalim ng side mirror, meron na siyang paddle lamp, which is useful sa gabi kung papasok ka ng sasakyan. Of course, standard, meron siyang 360-degree camera. Dito, meron siyang chrome dito sa window line, and then meron din siyang chrome handles. And then, same din with the Titanium variant, meron siyang silver accent dito sa may baba ng door, which is match ang kulay doon sa roof rail. So, dito sa likod, pareho lang sila nung base model. Meron kang LED taillights with sequential turn signal lights. Tapos meron ding rear fog lights. So yung taillights na yan, walang pagkakaiba dun sa base variant. Tapos dito sa bandang itaas, meron ka ring third brake light na nakakabit dun sa spoiler, and then meron ding antenna. And then dito sa likod, ang pagkakaiba, of course, merong Titanium X na emblem. And then, ang napadagdag dito, yung kanyang automatic lift gate. And then, meron na siyang tonneau cover na wala dun sa base model. Tapos, yung kanyang reserva is the same din, Steelys, which is the same dun sa base variant. So, ano naman ang naiba dun sa interior? Ang una mong mapapansin, light yung color scheme niya. It's a combination of white at saka yung parang gray na color. Same din with the Titanium, meron siyang leather wrap steering wheel, tilt and telescopic, tapos meron kang control dito sa manibela, sa left yung cruise control, and then sa right yung sa infotainment system. And then may chrome accent sa manibela, and then flat bottom siya. And then nandun meron ding switch ng automatic tailgate. So, yung design ng sidings, kapareho rin ng sa Titanium. Nag-iba lang yung color scheme. Naging white siya as against black ng Titanium. But basically, the same din. Pati yung mga switches are the same. And then dito naman sa dashboard, the same din nung Titanium. No? Although yun nga, ang color scheme nito is again different. Nakamatch dun sa sidings. Pati dun sa interior, yung mga seats niya, same color scheme. And then yung door panels ay nagmamatch dun sa mga seats niya na ganun din yung kulay. And then dito sa baba ng dashboard may soft touch material, and of course push button start stop din siya. And then meron ditong wireless charger, meron ditong drink holder, yan. Then meron siyang takip. And then, yung cambio niya nga pala is rotary. So, twist mo lang para maano mo yung cambio. And then, dito sa center console, halo yung ilalim. Kasi dito sa ilalim, meron siyang dalawang USB port. Yung Type A, saka Type C, saka isang 12-volt na socket. And then, dito sa ilalim ng center armrest, meron ka ding compartment. Medyo malaki yung size, so marami kang mailalagay na gamit. And then, ang naiba dito, yung kanyang seat material is leather na perforated, tapos ventilated yung seats ng driver saka yung sa passenger. And then yung glove box niya, tama lang yung size, average lang, na ang kulay is same as the center console. And the most significant addition is yung panoramic moonroof. And then you have sunglass holder here. Nandito rin yung interior cabin lights na LED na din. Tapos same lang, meron din siyang vanity mirror dito sa passenger side at saka dun sa driver side. And then yung infotainment system saka instrument cluster nasa isang gadget na lang. Yan, malaking screen na yan. Then meron na din yung digital instrument cluster. Tapos dito sa entertainment system, dito lumalabas yung 360 degree camera view. And then meron din siyang parang wooden accent. And then sa likod, same din lang with the titanium. Iba nga lang yung color scheme. Meron kang ditong aircon vent. And then merong side pocket magkabila dito sa driver side at saka dito sa passenger side. And of course, roomy siya. And then flat yung floor. And then meron din siyang armrest with 2 cup holders. Then of course yung kanyang headliner is white din. Tapos yung moonroof meron ding cover na kulay white din. So yan ang itsura ng kanyang cabin. Typical na Chinese design. Parang may similarity talaga siya. Kasi nga, this is made in China. Niribadge lang ito ng Ford. So let's summarize kung ano yung additional items dito sa Titanium X. Ang unang difference yung 19-inch wheels saka yung hands-free liftgate. And then meron siyang panoramic moonroof saka paddle lamp. Pang-5 yung perforated leather seats tapos ventilated na rin siya. Pang-7 yung air anion generator. Pang-8 yung 8 speakers as against na 6 speakers dun sa base model. Ang number 9 yung adaptive cruise control at saka yung auto high beam. And then meron siyang forward collision warning saka yung autonomous emergency braking. Meron din siyang lane departure warning saka lane keeping aid. And lastly, meron siyang collision mitigation system. And by the way, meron din nga pala siyang automatic parking feature. Now, the final question is, sulit ba yung 264,000 na additional cost doon sa 16 items na dinagdag nila dito? Parang namamahalan ako doon sa 1.6 million na price niya. Mas prefer ko pa yung basic model. Kasi wala namang naiba sa exterior except yung max. Kasi yung base model, pareho lang yung makina. Meron ka na rin electronic power assisted steering. Tapos meron ka rin cruise control. And then yung base model, merong hill start assist saka hill descent control na importante sa akin. At mas type ko yung black interior saka yung black headliner which is easy to maintain. Tapos yung mga active safety features na idinagdag do sa Titanium X, hindi ko naman siya kailangan. Yun lang, yung base model, wala siya nung panoramic moonroof. Ang worry ko lang dito sa Titanium X, top of the line, is yung mga electronic features niya is possible masira in the future. As we all know, yung reliability ng electronics ng Ford ay hindi niya strong point. So for me, mas preferred ko yung basic model kasi nando naman yung mga basic features na kailangan ko. But that's only for me. But if you prefer yung mga additional features niya, then you can go for it. Pero ang kagandahan lang itong Ford Territory against its competitors, siya ang may pinakamadaming features. Kaya it's up to you kung justified yung price niya. So for comparison, if you're trying to buy this car, ano yung mga competitors niya? Of course, nandyan yung Toyota Corolla Cross o kaya yung Honda HR-V or yung MG HS. They're almost the same in size. And well, ang verdict ko sa car na to, maganda naman yung kanyang design at saka maraming features. But if you will keep it for a long time, baka magkaroon din ng issue. Pero kung mga short term lang, mga 5 years, I think this will perform well. But that is only my opinion. I'd like to hear also yung mga opinion nyo. So please comment down in the comment section below so that I will know yung position ninyo. So the question is, are you going to buy this for 1.6 million or you will buy another brand? Okay, hanggang dito na lang. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, see you again in my next vlog. Bye!